Hi everyone, this is Diane, and I am coming on today. You'll have to excuse me. I came down with COVID for the first time ever. While it was very, I guess, mild, I don't know. Luckily, I got all my swabs off before I came down with it, but I have not felt motivated to do anything until I came across a challenge that was put in the group where I am doing a holiday or Halloween swap. So I decided to get my butt in gear. Like I said, I've had no mojo. I've just been sitting around watching YouTubes and going, oh, I want to go and do that. I want to go do that, but I couldn't get up to go do that. So today I'm just doing a real quick one. This is a 100 challenge for Allison. I think that's how you say her name or her handle. I will link her YouTube below, but I am making, I guess the requirement for the challenge is a shaped memory dex card and a trinket box. So I'm guessing a shape would be like an actual shape, not just a memory dex card with something on it. So I dug out one of my favorite memory dex dies by Scrap Diva. This is her information. I love doing this. I do it quite often, and so that's what we're going to be doing today. I've got a lot of it started just so because glue time and lag time on my part, I just figured it'd be easier if I just put a lot of it together myself before we start it. So I am going to make it a little bit of a shaker, not too much. Like I said, my energy level still isn't high, and a lot of this stuff I want it to be glued good before I assembled it so there wouldn't be any wait time, but I'm still not all there. Anyways, we are going to, first of all, I did make this out of really hard cardstock. Actually, this is the back of something, so it's kind of a nice, not a heavy duty chipboard, but a nice sturdy chipboard. And then I put paper on back of it to make it even sturdy. I am using Maggie Holmes paper to decorate it with. This is a scrap of paper that I'm using. So I didn't glue everything down because I figured we could do that together, just to have something to see. But for this die, it is already shaped, and it comes in it comes with a base. So what I normally do with the base is I cut out 2 bases and glue them together, just because you want this part really sturdy. And then the next part is the front, and that would cover whatever cardstock you're using or chipboard, and that would be the next piece. You don't have to cover the back, but I tend to do that because I like it to look a little finished. And and usually I just kind of use paper that kind of coordinate it with it, especially if I have a scrap, large enough scrap paper, which that's why I'm doing this, because I think it's coordinated enough. I don't think it's going to really matter. And I can still put my let me put it on here. I can still put my sticker. Well, I use labels with my information, but with this little viewfinder, it's got I don't know what you call it, view wheel. I don't know, but I'm gonna see what I can put on that. I don't normally write like my birth date or unless they specifically ask for it. I just normally just slap a label on it. I print labels on address labels. You know, I'm not the sharpest knife in the toolbox when it comes to technology. I mean, I can figure things out. Obviously I figured out how to upload videos to YouTube, but if you put me in a video editor, no, I would be lost for sure. I've already looked at them, and I've looked at YouTube's on how to do it, and yeah, I'll just do it by the seat of my pants. I don't really need to edit anything out. If I say something wrong, I say something wrong. If I do something wrong, I do something wrong. That's, you know, what are you going to do? Okay, so I have that together, and I did it all wrong, but I am going to put this viewfinder, because I glued the two cardboards together, and that's why I was talking about the mistake. I glued the two cardboards together without putting this inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, I guess I could make another back, huh? And put it in. Because I just forgot that I wasn't supposed to do that. So maybe that's what I'll do. Hold on. I want something a bit stronger, so maybe I'll use the back of this Maggie Helms paper, and I'll just die cut something out real quick, because, you know, that's how it goes. I guess my brain's just still not really working well. It took me like a hot minute to remember how to put the die together. And I also forgot to put this little thing on, which I want to do. So we'll just do it all at the same time. Oh well, right? Okay, so that's about where I want it. We'll just, oh, maybe I should hot glue it on. Nope, can't hot glue it on because my gun's not turned on. Alright. Well, what a mess we've made, right? No, excuse me, I'm sorry. What a mess I made. So I told you my brain still isn't quite up there yet. I think this is dry, so I'm going to move that over here, and I will just die cut this real quick. I don't particularly like that paper. Let's just go with this one. Okay. I have these really nice bookshelves that my friend's husband made, custom made for me, which I really appreciate. So I can slide things underneath there like my, Big Shot, my glue, my pens, my papers, and then have everything at reach. I'm not going to show you because it's a hot mess. So I am going to glue this together first. So what I did was on this, I don't know what it's called, the Viewfinder wheel, I glued on this acetate paper that I got. I know I show it to you, but just in case for those who don't know, I have these file folders that I've got received from my church, quite a few of them. So I use them as acetate, and I thought that would be kind of fun to have the blue shining through. I'm going to make sure we glue this one together. Right. And I went ahead and I glued all those in because I knew nobody would want to watch me doing that. I want to use Spare the Art. So that's what I did. And I'm going to get it as close to the top as I can here because I want to glue it on some of the paper too, not just the acetate. So, I don't know, I remember playing with these when I was a kid. I'm probably dating myself, but I'm a queen-ager, and I remember playing with these viewfinders. Some are kind of boring, and some are really fun. Like the boring ones were always like the nature ones, where they were showing you mountains and rivers and deserts and whatnot. Okay, so, but I like the ones I remember, like that had the, oh, I don't know, would it be cartoons? Maybe. Okay, so I want to glue this, but I don't want to glue this where it shuts all the way. Well, I will on the bottom, so I guess I'm going to have to glue it a little as possible on the side. Because this is going to be, I got to go glue that on too. Alright, so we can do that. So maybe just around here on the viewfinder we'll stop it. But I want to get it really well around here. And since I really want this to hold, I'm just going to use Barely Arts. And I'm just going to do a little along the side, because I want to be able to stuff that viewfinder wheel inside. Okay. Okay. Well, that should be sturdier than heck, right? Alright, so we're gonna let this dry some before we stick it in. I want to be able to pull it out. That was the whole reason behind this. Maybe I can create some kind of a pocket in there. Let's see. I doubt she'll be pulling it out a lot. She might not even pull it out, so who knows. Alright. Maybe I should let it dry with this inside. Or maybe I just made a big to-do about nothing, right? Okay. Now this one, I don't know why this doesn't have a hole and that one does. But that's okay. I know I wouldn't be able to do that either. I was thinking maybe with my hole punch, but that would be too big. All right. For the shaker bit on this, I just put it in the stars that came out of there. And I just did not feel like going through all my my shaker bits and figuring out what to do. Okay, so I'm going to glue that on. We're going to glue this on very well. Okay. Make sure it's nice and even. Okay, I think that will go in fine. So, let me This probably needs something on it. What do I have that I can put on it? I don't know. I'll have to figure something out. Or maybe I don't really need it yet. Or maybe I don't even need it. Yeah, we'll give it one less thing to snag on. Maybe I can figure something out. I still have to decorate it too. I didn't even get that far. Okay. Like I said, I am just not with it, but I want to get this out by Wednesday. So, Wednesday's usually the day I go into town and drop things off at the post office. I do have a tip though for those who mail swaps in. I have noticed the last couple times I have sent swaps in that if you put it in a flat rate box and wrap it with paper, like gift wrap paper, they charge you like less. One I had, because the flat rate, I think it's $22.95 or $75, 22, it's 22 something, $22.65, I don't remember. But they only charged me like $10.10 or something like that. And then when I sent Brittany's in, I sent hers in a flat rate box, and I wrapped it, and it only came out to $11.60 or something like that. And that's half. That's shipping cut in half. To me, in my books, perfect. So I have a little small flat rate box that I think I'll put this in, because I have to send some trinkets too. So I might do that. I don't know, these might be too big. I have some things that I can go through and decorate this up with. I might not do it while you guys are here, but oh, look at this. I like those. I'll just have to put something in that. Oh, I have another one. That one's even got a top on it, and oh, I have a little bow. I have a little bag of trinkets. That's what I call it. Just a little bag filled of stuff that I make and then decide not to use. And that's what I'm looking for right now. And I might find some stuff. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know, but I'll get some stuff out and then we'll kind of go from there. Oh, I forgot that I had. Oh. This is something that Stay sent me. Maybe I'll use that with another flower, one that's already made. Yeah, there we go. And Cruising with Crystal sent me this really sweet embellishment box, and she did quite a few wired wrap beads, which I'm not in the mood to do, so I will so I think I'll just get one of hers out. That's really pretty too. Maybe I'll do that. All right. Oh, she's got these little flowers too. Yeah. Oh, I like that. Maybe I'll just do these. Isn't that pretty? I do like the gold though in there. Let's see. Maybe I'll just add one at the end. Does she have one? Oh, she has one with, oh, okay. She has one with gold in. Oh, but this is silver. We're doing silver. Whoopsie. All right. So we're back to square one. Oh, that won't fit in, but all right, I do like that. So maybe I'll just go back and, well, I guess it really doesn't matter because this is going to be gold. But maybe I don't want to use gold. Maybe I want to use silver. All right. I think we're back to this. All right. I think that's it. I think I'll just leave it that way. I'll find something to go in there. So I'll just I really admire those who can just sit and do these rolled flowers. I have tried. I remember years ago when Close to My Heart came out with the cartridges, and they had the rolled flowers that you could cut out on the cartridge. Yeah, never worked for me. So, okay, I'm gonna dangle this bead. Let's see. I think this one. Oopsie. Of course, it always shoots. I swear, everything that drops on my lap, and then when I go to look for it, it drops on the floor, and then I can't find it. Okay, let's see. Oh, I actually did find it. Okay. I don't know why this one's being such a booger. But there we go. I can't use my nails for this. I have to use tools. And I do gel nails, but they break the tips off, it seems to me, if I try to do anything funky with them. Not the tip, I'm sorry, but loosens the edges off. And I try to keep them on as long as possible. Okay. And I think that's it. All right. Ooh, nice and sturdy. I'll just let that dry. And that's it, I think. So anyways, I really appreciate you. Oh, sorry, that needs to go in the back. I really appreciate everybody coming by. Thank you very much. Am I too close? Yep, I am. And I will definitely see you later in the crafty world. Bye.